What's up, guys, and welcome back to another wonderful episode of our Manchester United career mode. We are coming ever closer to our first transfer window, our first transfer period, which is the January transfer window in our 2023-2024 season. And as you can see, we are in for a grueling match to begin this episode off with, as we welcome Liverpool at home to Old Trafford. According to the table as it is there, Liverpool are currently third with 28 points. We are just 1 point behind them. We are fourth with 27 points, and a win against them would take us to at least third position in the table right after that. The player of the month has been announced as Crystal Palace Edward. I think Marcus Rashford deserved it more. He has been robbed of that one. You have seen the performance of Rashford throughout this period. So, yeah, that one is. But he's not even in the team of the month. Rasmus Højlund is there, but Rashford is not. So that one is completely rigged. It's like Ballon d'Or 2020. Anyways, for today, these are the matches we have. We have Liverpool, Copenhagen in the Champions League, or final group stage match, Burnley and Aston Villa in the Premier League. Those are the matches for us to finish the first part of this season. And this is the lineup I've chosen against Manchester United. Nothing much changed with the previous game that we had. I think I've only brought in Garnacho, who is also a bit tired. Bruno comes in the back as the captain. Luke Shaw is back in the squad. And that's the best lineup I could give to the Liverpool game. And let's get on with it. Some matches to follow the action all round. A few there. I don't even know why I always choose them. I never even concentrate on them. I always majorly just concentrate on the games that I'm playing. So yeah, I'm trying a bit. The lineup looks solid. Liverpool should be easy. Match day, match day, match day. It is Old Trafford in all its glory, hosting the grueling crash of the North Eastern derby between Manchester United and Liverpool, the most grueling derby in the whole of England. Welcome you, it's your commentator, Kelly. Tell me if you like my commentation. I know nobody likes it, but I like it. Anyway, Liverpool start the game off, and it's Robertson trying to make the turns. They have gone forward almost immediately to make a few strides before the game starts. Manchester United back with the ball again. Ball back to Fernandes. Bruno sees the run made by Rashford. We know is very dangerous from this position. Marcus Rashford to open the scoring, and Marcus Rashford does what Marcus Rashford does best. 4 minutes on the clock. Manchester United 1, Liverpool 0. Lost for words at first to what Marcus Rashford can do in his glory and in his demeanor. I mean, if we were to lose this player at any point of the season to injury, I feel like we will seriously suffer. Just his pace and his ability to break in behind the defense. No other player in the club matches his pace in that position. I've tried Sancho there before. I've tried Garnacho there before. I've tried Anthony there before. They just don't have the pace to match Marcus Rashford's pace when I release the ball in behind. But that's it. Manchester United lead by one goal to nil before the 10th minute mark. Liverpool are coming forward again, looking ever so dangerous. Endo loses it in the midfield. Rashford gets the ball again. A chance for two. Marcus Rashford, we know he can do it. Cuts back in. That one was an extra touch, too much, and they lose it. He shouldn't have taken that extra touch, I believe. Now Liverpool have a chance to counter. They are coming forward. Darwin Nunez looking for the pass to Basetic, well intercepted by Delete. The ball being played from behind. Delete back to Onana, choosing to start from the back again. Onana, loses it. Onana loses it dangerously. Here comes Darwin Nunez. Well saved. What a save from Andre Onana. And it's hanging again. It's doing that thing again. I don't know why, but what a save from Onana. And it's just because of that hanging that I lost the ball in that situation. And it's still doing it. Anyway, this is a key part of this game I must highlight. That one is a good save. I'm not going to cut out this part because of the hanging. That one is a good save from Onana. And a cross coming in. Darwin Nunez there again. Heads it over the bar. A nice pass to Højlund. Rasmus Højlund. Marcus Rashford. Yeah, he shouldn't have tried that. You have to wonder why some have to be tried. Now Liverpool out with the throw. Elliot trying to cover the ground, well tackled by Rasmus Højlund. Liverpool to play from the back again. They have been trying to come back in this game. It's just not coming in towards them, and now they're a bit careless in their back line, and they have to clear the ball because United was sniffing past Garnacho with a lot of space to work with. Sancho finds Rashford. What a nice turn from Basetic. 2-0. Marcus Rashford calm, composed as ever. 2 goals in the night, and I think that is 14 Premier League goals. Marcus Rashford, the touch that just takes the ball away from Basetic. Really clean. Endo was nowhere to be seen. Tries to recover Basetic's mistake, but he couldn't. Marcus Rashford carrying the United banner on his back. 4 minutes to go. Rashford trying to get the chance. Rashford with a shot. What a save! What a save from Alisson. And they still have it again. Bruno looking for Martial again. Not there. Bruno Fernandes gets the ball. Garnacho. They're still coming. Martial looking for the space to work with. To a good tackle by Konate. And Mo Salah to take the ball out of danger. And that, I think, should do it for this game, unless Liverpool have something in mind in the last few minutes. And it looks like they have. Robertson, well tackled by Garnacho. Given to Garnacho. Garnacho finds Martial. Going all the way. Martial has a lot of space. Martial gives it to Bruno Fernandes. What a save by Alisson. Nice save. Nice gloves from Alisson Becker. Final corner of the game. Bruno Fernandes to take it. Crosses it in as far as Garnacho. Tried to volley it straight at Alisson. And guys, that should be that for this game. Manchester United beat Liverpool by 2 goals to 0 to win against their rivals, their table rivals, meaning surely Manchester United have moved up to the table. A nice win, a nice performance from Marcus Rashford, and that just cements his legacy and his name in this squad, in this club of ours. Marcus Rashford is the driving force for this Manchester United team. It ends at Old Trafford, Manchester United 2, Liverpool 0. The Copenhagen match, the final match of the Champions League group stage. A few tweaks to the squad. Marcus Rashford is out to get a few rest. We don't want to injure him getting injured at a time like this. Medbury is in, Diallo is in, Kobe Maino is in, Malacia is in, and Diogo Dalot is also in for this match. A much changed lineup. Mason Mount coming in and Mathis de Ligt captaining this game. So just a few games to look forward to. And let's finish the Champions League in a high. This win guarantees us first place. The lights beaming down from this Champions League match night. FC Copenhagen take on Manchester United on match day 6 of the Champions League. United are currently tied in first with Barcelona on 10 points, just the goal difference keeping Bayern Munich, sorry for the mistake, Bayern Munich ahead of them, and a good performance from them and a good number of goals will ensure them finishing first in the group stages and heading on to the knockouts. Pretty confident and pretty solid. They have cemented their position in the knockouts already, but it's all about what is left to be done in this match. Mathis de Ligt captaining the game for tonight. Our referee is Carlos Gomez, the Spaniard. Manchester United to kick the game off. They had quite the performance last weekend in the Premier League against Liverpool. A good performance by Marcus Rashford, whom today is resting because of match fitness and all that. And yeah, it's pretty solid. The coach deciding to give the youngsters an opportunity in the final match, knowing that they are already through to the knockout phase. So give the youngsters an opportunity to show you what they can do when the Champions League anthem sings and calls for it. Throw-in to be taken by mailing of FC Copenhagen. Copenhagen looking to make hay while the sun still shines, because they know once the Manchester United settle into a game, it's very difficult to go past them and do anything or even try to sniff a shot past their defensive line. And here they are, Clayson trying to do something different. And Manchester United can take it out of the box area. Kindly enough, that was a slight tackle looking, and that's a good pass. Amad Diallo wide. Diallo with the pass in. Hoyland 1-0. It has just taken them 10 minutes on the clock. Manchester United leave FC Copenhagen by 1-0. 10 minutes is all they needed, you must say. Copenhagen knew they had to take their chances when they were still there, because if United were to move forward or just sniff some space in behind, and what a finish from Rasmus Højlund. First time, just lifting it over the keeper a bit into the back of the net. United don't waste chances, and that is what they are not supposed to be given, chances. The kickoff restarts here. FC Copenhagen moving forward almost immediately, trying to make up for a few of their mistakes, and that's good enough. Clayson trying to open up out to Mailing, wants a chance to cross into the box, goes only to the back post as far as Malaysia. Offside flag. Kobe Maino looking for that pass, and it's quite a disappointing pass. The goal kick to be taken by Dituro. 30 minutes in, the game has been all United as far as it stands. A few snips from FC Copenhagen, but nothing they could do. Anthony Martial, a pass out to Højlund. Oh, they have allowed him the space. Rasmus Højlund, 2-0. 2 goals from Rasmus Højlund in the first half. Manchester United are flying through to the knockout stages. What surprises me is that the keeper didn't even react. Look at Martial's pass. Look at the defense. Right down their middle, and Højlund just sniffs it near post. Maybe the keeper expected him to go far post, started making the movement towards the far post, but the ball, he hits it with his outer foot. Totally catches the keeper flat-footed, and that is Rasmus Højlund's second Champions League goal in his 6th match. It's the first game he scores in. And what really gives me the jazz is that Copenhagen, once they get the ball, they look to move forward. They don't look to hold it back and maybe defend or try to. They are moving forward. They are looking for that goal. They are looking for that opportunity in that space. As you can see here, Gonzalez having the ball running down. Is there any response? Almost immediately, what a save from Onana. That is a top save from Andre Onana. Look at that. Just the technique, the difficulty in guiding the ball away from goal. And FC Copenhagen almost respond immediately. They have a corner. Can they do anything? United can't get the ball out of the box. And they finally managed to do. Hannibal Mabry controlling the play, and the ball is finally out of the box. But you have to commend the save that Onana just made. As Amad Diallo looking to cover some space, he has the space to work with. He turns back in, and that's a poor pass, I must say, really. That's a pretty poor pass. Cleared all the way. Halftime fast approaching. And the area again. Amad Diallo turns back in. Amad Diallo with the space. He should have shot. And Mount hits the side netting from outside the post. It was really awkward. If it were to go in, it would have been a very lucky goal, because he hit it while turning and falling, so it was a really awkward hit. But Copenhagen survived this time round. The ball is cleared, but only as far as the midfield. And there we go, Facundo Pellistri with the chance. Pellistri misses. That's just to show you the prowess and a bit of some experience. Maybe he wasn't composed enough to take the shot smoothly. But here they come again. Pellistri, they aren't giving up. They lose it. The ball is restarted again, and they're just there. They intercept it in the midfield, and they're making the space. Kobe Maino finds Facundo Pellistri. Facundo Pellistri still going, and well intercepted this time round. They are refused to give up at this point. Still trying to intercept some more balls, and that's out for a throw-in to United. Some space opening up. Maino's ball, nice. Nice one touch play from between Diallo and Mount, but couldn't do anything. Delete. Kobe Maino taking the ball forward. Mason Mount sees the run Martial is trying to make, but pass to in for. Ooh, that's a mistake. He almost lost it. Nicely cleared in the end though, but only as far as Mount again. Mount back to Maino. Pelistri with the space. Pelistri trying to work his way through. He has the space. Goes all the way back, looking for a cross. Maybe Facundo Pelistri with the finish. 3-0 to United. Manchester United 3, Copenhagen 0, calmly composed by Facundo Pelistri, making up for his initial mistake in the 60th minute, missing a 1v1. That is calm and composed from the youngster. Very composed and celebrating with his fellow youngsters, Hannibal Mabry and Amad Diallo. Even Kobe Maino was in there. The youngsters making their mark in this game. That was a cool finish. When he went inside there, you might have thought he was looking for the crossing towards Martial. Turns back in, catches the defender flat-footed, and yeah, that was just it. The net opened up to him, and this time round, he isn't going to miss. He tells the fans, I am not missing twice. And look at the delight from Andre Onana. The final few minutes of the game, they are still trying their best, and oh, that one was an opportunity. That was a chance for Copenhagen to pull one back and maybe upset United chances of a clean sheet. Andre Onana to clear the ball, still trying to look for spaces forward, and here they come again. We know United, they don't give up these opportunities. They can still make chances even in the dying minutes of the game, but that is that. Manchester United, it's a free kick again. I'm making a kind of problem with the commentary, and that now is that. This time round, it is not a mistake. It is over. Manchester United beat Copenhagen by 3-0, and that should surely help them finish above Bayern Munich in the table, unless Bayern Munich scored something wondrous like 5-0. But 2 goals from Rasmus Højlund and a solo good individual goal from Facundo Pelistri means Manchester United beat Copenhagen by 2-0 in a game they definitely dominated. Kobe Maino taking the man of the match from his perfect midfield performance. Back in the Premier League again, Manchester United taking on Burnley. Now the lineup is changed a little bit. Rashford is back in the lineup. Garnacho is back, Sancho is back, and Casemiro is back. Most players, only Bruno Fernandes is out at rest this time round, as we go full swing again in the Premier League to seal maximum points. Oh, that is a bit awkward. That attack too awkward. Well cleared. As far as Rasmus Højlund with the space to work, it is the run that Rashford is making. Marcus Rashford. Oh, I thought it was taken there. Marcus Rashford to finish. You don't see that every day from Marcus Rashford, and when you see it, you ask yourself, what was he thinking? But it still remains Burnley 0, Manchester United 0, and Burnley look to be making opportunities again. Rasmus Højlund collects it, the space in behind. Marcus Rashford, the ball falls kindly to him, but well cleared in the end by the Burnley defenders. The defense at Burnley is not composed. They are not keeping themselves composed, as here comes Foster looking for Ramsey, well intercepted. Martinez as far as Garnacho. Here come Burnley looking for that space, well intercepted. Majority to Højlund. Højlund sees the run Rashford is making, the passes, but well taken by Rashford. Marcus Rashford dispossesses the Burnley defender and makes it 1-0 to Manchester United. 30 minutes on the clock. Well, you might say it took them long enough. We knew it was always coming, but it took them quite some time before it happened. But it is finally here. Manchester United fans have to say they were worried for a bit. They were being taken down by the Burnley defense, and took just one mistake from the Burnley defense to allow Marcus Rashford that space, and you don't give him chances. Once he gets the chances and the space to operate with, there is a goal coming. And also they are still not as composed as you would expect them to be after conceding, but they managed to get away with it. and it's still happening. Burnley are not doing what I think the manager's tactics are just a little bit off, maybe just telling them to go in and be a bit confident, don't take too early chances, and maybe that is working for them as they manage to get through and get a shot on target. At least for that one, for a little applause from the home fans. But here come United again. Sancho out to Rashford. Marcus Rashford 1-on-1, and it's offside. That was close, I must say. That was really close for the offside perspective. They are still here, and they still have it again. Mount gets away from one. Casemiro looking for Rashford. Does he have the pace? We know he does. Yes, he has the pace. Rashford crosses it in, well cleared in the end. And Foster to take the ball forward. Foster gives it to Ramsey. That was too many touches for him. Garnacho, Højlund. The game is still going back and forth to Rashford. 2-0. Marcus Rashford can't stop scoring for Manchester United. We have no words. Talk about consistency. Scoring in each and every game for United so far. Not in the season, but in the last few games that he has participated in, Marcus Rashford has managed to score, and he has a brace against Burnley. If consistency were a person, Marcus Rashford would be the host. That one is good. That is a good performance. That's a good goal from Marcus Rashford to make it 2-0 to Manchester United. Burnley have a mountain to climb at this point, you must say. Poor defense, and another one. Rashford again nicks the ball away. Oh, that one was a bit awkward. He saw the defender come in front of him, thought there was some space beside, and couldn't take it. Burnley's level of consistency is poor. They are not giving the ball away. 10 minutes to go. Mason Mount gets away from one, from two, three. Mount. What a finish from Mason Mount. When you hear a commentator's silence, means he doesn't even believe what he himself is seeing. Just look at that. Gets away from 1, 2, 3, and pins it into the top bin. Nothing the keeper can do about that. Hopeless diving. Mason Mount makes it Manchester United 3, Burnley 0. Highlight of the game. If Rashford's brace was a demeaning factor and a good introduction into the game, Mount's goal is a game highlight. Burnley's kick off again. They know they have fumbled. They know they have made mistakes, and they are still fumbling again. Amrabat regains possession. I'm on for Martial. That one was a poor pass from Anthony Martial, but they still have it. Final 5 minutes of the game. Can they keep it this way? Can they keep it at 3 goals? Last minute of the game. A few added on. Ramsey is out. Bruno Larsen comes in for him. Martial. The ball goes to Martial. Anthony Martial weaving the space. He has the space to work with. Martial still going, gives it to Garnacho, who opens up 4-0. That one was too easy for Manchester United, and too poor from the defensive perspective of Burnley. Rashford just driving, and just a touch from Garnacho sets off 3 defenders, giving him the space to work with, and we know his composure. Clean into the bottom right. Nothing the keeper could do about it. Onana delighted once more. Alejandro Garnacho, he has had quite the performance, and that's just his 2nd goal in the Premier League this season. He has had quite the performance in this game though. He has an assist for Rashford and a goal to seal his performance in the game as it stands. Burnley to take a free kick in the dying minutes of the game. Maybe a chance to pull one back. They are looking for the opportunity, and that is that for this game. Manchester United beat Burnley by 4-0 at Turf Moor. Quite the performance from their main marksman Marcus Rashford. A wonderful solo goal from Mason Mount, and a cool, calm finish from Alejandro Garnacho to put the icing on top of the cake. Manchester United beat Burnley by 4-0. Alejandro Garnacho takes man of the match with his impressive performance. Coming to the final game of the day, where Manchester United are taking on Aston Villa. The lineup remains the same. Only Mount is replaced by Fernandes after his brilliant performance, and Tyrell Malacia comes into the lineup. Old Trafford hosting the match between Manchester United and Aston Villa. A match United are majorly favourites, but Aston Villa can do a lot of damage when provoked. So United should not take this game lightly. Aston Villa, who currently sixth, 9th on the table, and United are currently 3rd, looking for the opportunity to maybe go fast if Newcastle were to flop in another game. But the consistency levels of Newcastle have to be demeaning. I mean, that team, they are just totally consistent. Top in the Premier League, they have topped their Champions League group. They are in their best season so far. And here come United. Water pass looking for Højlund, and Olsen comes out to collect. Aston Villa looking for the chance to move forward. Yuri Tillemans back to Moreno. Moreno pushing forward. Has all the space. Crosses it in. Oh, was first Watkins. Oh, that one. Oh my God. Did they just hit the post twice? Or am I just deceiving me? We have to look at that again. Oh God. We have to look at that again. That one was interestingly nice. Look at that. The first header and the second one from Oli Watkins. All let's look at that in slow motion. This is sweet. This is a good highlight picture. And the slow motion button. Doing it on a controller maybe. Oof. Just look at that. The initial header, is that Moreno or is that is Tillemans off the crossbar? Watkins off the crossbar. That one is third unlucky for Aston Villa. They should have opened the scoring. But let's continue the match otherwise. Rashford moving forward, out to Højlund. A little bit of lagging again after watching the replay. Højlund to Bruno Fernandes, gets away from one, and a nice ball to Rashford. That one was bad. Intercepted. Free kick. Throw in for Manchester United. Rashford to Torre. Looking for Højlund with the ball. Penalty. It's a penalty for Manchester United just before halftime. Aston Villa just had one job, and that was to hold on to the draw, the 0-0 scoreline up until halftime. But Pau Torres takes out Rasmus Højlund, and Manchester United have a penalty in the dying minutes of the first half. Jadon Sancho takes up to take this one. Bruno Fernandes leaving for him the role. Jadon Sancho looking for just his second goal in the Premier League this season, up against Olsen. It's Jadon Sancho. Olsen couldn't do anything about it. Manchester United 1, Aston Villa 0. On the stroke of half time, for just his second Premier League goal of the season. A very calm penalty. Olsen was maybe expecting the ball to be hit down the middle, so made no movement, but it just goes to his right, and no response from it. But from a player's perspective, you think that he should be saving that. Yeah, he should be saving that. Few minutes to go to half time. Manchester United lead this match. Maybe an immediate response. Oli Watkins moving forward, dispossessed by Casemiro. To Garnacho, who finds Højlund, looking for the pass. rejected. Malaysia finds Casemiro. Casemiro again looking for Hoyland and well collected by Olsen. Oof. That one was tough between the two. The ball still going forward. Emiliano Buendia. Buendia pushing forward and took an extra touch. Good touch between Sancho. Sancho to Rashford. Rashford moving forward. Nice ball from Bruno to Rashford. Marcus Rashford 2-0. Well saved by Olsen. That's a good save. I had counted it. You don't expect Rashford to miss a lot of those. That one I had counted, and they have an advantage, though they are still coming again. Bruno Fernandes to Hoyland. Hoyland again looking for Rashford. Has another chance to make up for his mistake. Passes to Hoyland, 2-0. The second goal finally comes. No matter how much it was being avoided, the second goal arrives, and Marcus Rashford with the assist to Rasmus Hoyland to make it 2-0. Manchester United's performance cannot be diminished with, and 20 minutes to go. Manchester United 2, Aston Villa 0. Nice pass from Marcus Rashford and calm, composed finish from Rasmus Hoyland. We have seen that much in this episode. I think this is a second goal, just finishing with the tap in from his right foot, and it's a cool finish, a composed finish from the marksman for his 5th Premier League goal of the season. 2 goals from Jadon Sancho and Rasmus Hoyland. Manchester United lead Aston Villa by 2-0. At a point, you will be expecting Rashford to get a goal, and yeah, he's still not getting it. Still some time, though. The United fans also, that's what they may be advocating for, Rashford to find a goal in this game, because he has scored in all of his last 5 games that he has played. Oh, that one is nice, and that one wins a penalty. That one was cheeky. That was very cheeky. That was very, very cheeky. And just catches Martinez off guard. That was a nice turn. That was a nice swivel from Buendia. And he wins the penalty, and is substituted off immediately. Leon Bailey comes in. Just the way Emiliano Buendia turned away from Emiliano Martinez to set him off. That one is cool. That's a cool gameplay. And Aston Villa have the chance to pull one back in this game. Yuri Tielemans steps up, the Belgian, to pull one back for Aston Villa against Onana. Maybe Onana to make his first save in an in-game penalty in this game. Tielemans off the post. Onana didn't move. He didn't make the movement, and now it's offside. Oh, that one is unlucky for Aston Villa. Yuri Tielemans hit the post, and the rebound of Tielemans, who was offside. Onana didn't make a move, and yet they still managed to miss it. That's a poor penalty from Yuri Tielemans. Marcus Rashford with the space to work with, maybe respond almost immediately to their miss. Well collected. That's composed from the Aston Villa defense. Moving forward again, they have an advantage. That is Musa Diaby with a chance to cross. That is nice. Out to Moreno. Gerard Moreno. He's in there again. Oh, is that another penalty? No. The referee says no. It's a free kick. And oh, that's a chance for Moreno. Well saved by Onana. That was a chance for Aston Villa to pull one back before the game ends. Ooh, and Danielson comes forward. That one is quite ambitious. I mean, it's 2-0. It's not like they're looking for the winning goal or a goal to draw. But here it comes in again. Maybe he can score. Well cleared. The goalkeeper is out of the goal. Maybe Manchester United to counter. Mount sees Rashford. Rashford collects, turns away nicely from Konsa, and he has the goal inside. 3-0. That is Marcus Rashford. Danielson can't believe it. He can't believe what he has done. And I've just seen the cameraman moonwalking on the ice, on the snow. Yeah, just forget about that. But That one was a really poor goalkeeping from Olsen. Why did he even go forward? And Rashford, wow. The way he just turns away from Konsa to open himself up to the open goal. Nice. Been wishing to score one of those for a while. It's finally here. Yeah, the keeper of the line, something from long range. And Marcus Rashford, for the fans, tells them, "You wanted me to score. I have scored." 14th Premier League goal of the season. Marcus Rashford is flying. He is making a statement in the league for all the haters. And here it ends. Manchester United 3, Aston Villa 0. Aston Villa tried to take their chances in the dying minutes of the game, but they wasted it with a poor goalkeeping decision and a cool, composed Rashford finish from almost the center line into an open net. And it ends at Old Trafford, Manchester United 3, Aston Villa 0. So that's that. Let's look at the table. Newcastle are still top, 38 points. Arsenal are yet to play a game. They're third. We are second. Newcastle 38 points, 11 wins, 5 draws and 1 loss. Just behind them with 10 wins, 6 draws and 1 loss. They we have conceded the fewest. Arsenal right behind us with 32 points, yet to play a game. Even if they were to play and win, they would come in third. So we finished this episode second. Liverpool, they have dropped off ever since they lost to us. They are now 7th. That's poor from them. City are 9th with 25 points. Spurs 10th with 25 points. City are trying to make the recovery, but Chelsea are still there. They are not trying to recover at all. And Brighton, yeah, the season is done for. Brighton, the lowest scoring team, they have 5 points from 17 games. Luton there with them, and also Burnley there with them. The Conference League draw is not yet to be made. The FA Cup, the Carabao Cup. Manchester City beat QPR. Tottenham beat Aston Villa, and Nottingham are still going. I mean, this one for some reason it is really pissing me off, and Wolves are also there into. So I don't know, but this is what we all wanted to see. The draw for the round of 16 in the Champions League. PSV take on Benfica, Feyenoord take on Arsenal, Inter Milan take on Bayern Munich, the first big game. Barcelona take on Napoli, another big one. Newcastle take on Leipzig. Real Madrid take on Porto, and Manchester City take on Atletico. That's a third big one. And Manchester United take on PSG in the round of 16. Those are huge games, very huge games for the round of 16 matchup. So yeah, that is that's what we expect to see. Just wait, we expect to see much in the Champions League coming forward, and the Conference League Juventus are performing in, just going through a little bit. Yeah, so that is that for this episode, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for participating. And just to finish it off, we're going to look at the top scorers sheet. Rashford leading the goal scoring charts by 14 goals. Is Alexander Isak 12, and is there any other Manchester United player in the list? Yeah, Højlund 23rd with 5 goals. But Rashford still leading the top scorer sheet. I mean, coming into this episode, Nunez and Rashford were level on goals, 9 each. So Rashford has scored 5 goals in 3 games, and Nunez has scored none. And Isak and Edward have both overtaken him. So yeah, that's just all about consistency. Consistency isn't for everyone, right? So you would expect to see that. In the next episode, we'll be beginning our episode with our away match at Brentford, and in that episode there will be big decisions to make in terms of transfers. Really big decisions.